Wow, what was that wacky sound?
Wow, rolling.
Weenie in the
rolling?
butt.
We got that.
Weenie in the butt.
And we're back.
And weenie in the butt. You're listening to the radio.
Well, now we have to cut it.
No, we don't. Never
Yeah.
cut it.
Welcome or hello again to this week. We're gonna do that every single episode.
Yes, yes.
Because you did it last time. So welcome or hello, and we're back for another check-in at Bella Vita Studios.
Yes, it is. We're here. We're here.
We're here. Dan, I'm leading this one.
Dan, you lead it.
So there's some unfinished items from last week that we need to talk about.
Let's do it.
First was you were going to ask me what was my worst injury.
What was your worst injury?
So my worst injury was fractured my femur, which is the big bone in your leg here. That was close to the knee, so it was just not really a big fracture. But that was my worst injury. I never had
Your femur?
never had any crazy injuries.
I'm trying to reset this clock. Do you know how to
You
reset
have to
it?
stop it and then start it again.
Stop it.
Yeah,
And then what?
and then reset it, I guess.
Hold on.
Oh,
And we're back.
We're back. Amazing. It's 3:05 p.m. on Friday, January 16th. This is weekly check-in numero dos.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
So now we're as you're watching this, it is not Friday, January 16th. It is the following Friday that we're releasing these.
Or we can
so
lie
we're-
and say it's that day. And say we're in the
No.
future.
No, because I've seen people in these clothes today.
Also, I changed my shirt.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to lie. It
No,
takes
don't
us a
lie.
week to get it done.
Lying.
It gives us a little bit of lead time to get it out, cut some clips up, put it out there. And you know what? 1 week is not, it's not changing the world.
You think the internet sees too much of me now?
The internet sees too much of you?
Yeah.
I
There's
think,
a lot of me now.
I don't know. As a media professional, I would say the internet needs more Dan.
When does it, you said you're a media professional, right?
Sure.
When is like, oh, I can say those words?
When can you say those
No,
words? Or when can I say those words?
When can you? I kind of say it, but I don't. I just say refer to my business partner, Steve. But when was it official where you're like, I'm a media professional?
When people started paying me to do their media.
Bingo. That's
that was the big
I just wanted to make
change for me.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could call yourself a media professional, but if you're not getting paid to do media, then you're not a media professional.
Nope.
Yeah.
So, you said you were leading it, so lead it.
Yeah, I am. What's new in your world today? Let's go personal first.
Personal?
Yeah, we'll go personal first. How's personal life been in the last week? I guess technically we recorded the last one on a Wednesday because we weren't going to be able to get together on a Friday.
Yeah.
But so it's been about 9 days since we've done one of these. What's the developments on the personal side?
Personal side. Very happy with gym schedule.
Cool.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm pretty much going to keep that slot to that. It's like funny to me when it.
Move the microphone a little closer. Yeah.
It's funny to me because once I start with something like this, I just don't stop. So I'm very interested of like how things are going to develop, and I'm just going to get jacked. So that has been like major clarity, everything, and that I have not. Last year was just like balls to the wall of just work. So I'm very happy. I'm putting more healthy stuff back in my life, even home. I'm one of the biggest things, or probably the biggest thing right now, is being present. And I feel that I am more present and not trying to be on my phone and set things up. There are times I'm still doing those things. I bought a brick, so everything gets kind of blocked out.
Explain brick.
Brick.
Because it sounds like you just bought a brick.
I did.
Like
And I smashed it against my head,
Yeah.
saying, "Yo, ayo." No, a brick is it's one of those things online where they try to sell you something, and they sold me, and they got my money now. So a brick is that you pick a selective apps that you want to have blocked off. And the only way this thing works, once you block off the apps, the only way you can unblock the apps is to scan the brick. And by what I mean by block, you can't open them. And it literally says, this is a distraction app. So like, and that's been a major good thing I've been implementing. But when I was talking to Adam and Tom, my new business coaches, hence the hat.
That's their hat there.
You know, they were just like saying something very like ideal. Like, it's not the phone. It's not the TV. It's not whatever it is. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. If you didn't want to be on your phone, don't be on your phone. You don't need a device in the thing. And I agree with them. But at the same time, it is that thing where it's like, okay, I really have to put a lot of thought into unlocking social media and all this stuff that does distract me. And
I think like you can have all the discipline and willpower in the world, but we have these devices that are literally designed to take our attention, right? You get these notifications that are literally designed to pull you into the thing that they want to pull you into, so that and that distracts, that takes you away from the task at hand or the thing that you're doing. So for a business owner or a busy professional, or for anyone, if you're trying to spend time with your family, if you're just sitting there and like the phone is face up and you see it glow, like,
yeah,
it happens. It takes your attention and you click on it. Like, I'm sitting at my desk before, I see the glow, right? Oh,
boom.
It's a text from my friend. The Mets signed Bo Bichette.
Does that really matter in your life?
I enjoy it, but I enjoy the Mets. I really like it. Like, it pulls me in, so then like I click that and I'm like, oh, I want to see what the terms are. So I click onto Twitter, and now I'm on Twitter, and then I find myself like I read about the deal, right? It took me 8 seconds to find the information that I want. I should just be closing that out, right? But it's designed to hold your attention. So I find myself like, oh, I'm scrolling, it's going up and down. It's like, on to the next thing. And then I see like, oh, Penn State had all these signees in their football class. It's like, it's designed to keep your attention.
It's so bad.
Yes, you don't need a physical thing to do it, but having it is certainly a great tool because it allows you to have that second guess. Like, I've used apps in the past that weren't as effective because there wasn't a physical thing that you had to you go and tap and scan, like the brick, to get back in. But like, there's apps out there that are like, I think it's called like 3 seconds or something, where you can pick the apps that you want and it just gives you 3 seconds, like a 3-second countdown, basically, before you go into the thing. So let's say I set Instagram as one of the apps.
Right.
It's just a reminder. So you click on Instagram and it opens up, and the like thing blocking it says like, you are distracted. 3, 2, 1. And if you wait the 3 seconds, the app opens as normal. But if it was like an incidental click or like something where you have those 3 seconds to realize what it is. I don't know what the app is called.
Interesting.
So there's apps like that out there.
So what I was just about to say, like you got a message about the Mets and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How many times is where you get that message or whatever it is, and this is what I always see it happens. I open up my phone. Oh, this notification pops up and it goes to Instagram, and then I'm not even looking for that notification anymore. I'm already looking for something else for some reason.
You're in Instagram now.
Yeah.
Or you see the 3 other messages that are in there, and it's like,
and I'm
you're
just
pulled
like,
in.
and then like I shut the app, I close the app down. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't look for the one thing it was telling me to look for. But going back to me, being present. This past week, I've been doing a lot of work with my W-2, and I have to go to Albany next week to do all training, which. I love training. I love teaching. I really do love doing that. So I am excited. That's so personal. I feel like I'm doing great. And then like we had a few meetings, and I just feel like we are with the studio going to be flipping. I feel like we're flipping the switch into like a speed, but we're about to just. And we just had Crystal on with Tilt. And her podcast, like,
yeah. Well, she has an incredible story, and an incredibly emotional story as well.
And yeah, I said I got to do a show with this girl, and now we're gonna work on while she's doing the content here, we're gonna work on a show that's going to be. I posted it was 3 pillars.
Let me pull it up so we don't mess them up.
Don't mess them up. 3 pillars.
I see 4 pillars, dude.
4
see
pillars.
4 pillars.
4 pillars.
Mindset, wellness, decisiveness, and resilience.
Yeah, I all wanted.
How'd you come up with those?
AI.
Okay.
I
That's cool.
I took.
See, there was a notification, and I saw someone followed us on Bella Vita Studios.
Hell yeah! Thank you for following.
But
us.
I clicked it. It's like it sucked me in.
Right. But yeah, I used. It's like really like I feel like I'm in the future now too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a Tesla, so the Tesla's self-driving, and then I use Gronk. Is it Gronk or Grok? Grok, and then I just start talking while the car's driving, and I'm building this whole entire podcast plan to build this show. I think absolutely should happen, especially with Crystal. Crystal has gotten so many people reaching out for her, and I think she is just the candidate and the person to absolutely help individuals. And I think having this social media portion is vital.
Yeah, it was cool. She came in here yesterday, and we basically we were gonna do like motivational, like short form video content for Tilt, her brand.
Yeah.
But because of the outpouring from her being a guest on your podcast and all the contacts that she got just from like people who she's known her entire life who reached out to her and were like, you know, I had no clue about this part of your story, or wow, you really inspired me. She decided to pivot and
love it. Love where this
she literally decided to tilt
her, she tilted for her
plan
show.
And basically do like a continuation of her story.
Yeah,
so that's what we did yesterday. It was fucking awesome, dude. And she came in here not in the best headspace because of some personal things that are going on in her life.
Yeah.
And she pushed through it. She came in anyway. You know, I was basically like, we don't have to do anything today. Like, it's fine.
What else did you do, Steve?
What do you mean?
What did you tell Crystal to do?
What did I tell her to do?
You told her to call me.
Well, yeah, because she needed help with something specific.
I
that
know,
you can
and it
help
was
with.
so funny. I was able to help her, and I called her. I went to her house, and we were able to figure out stuff that she needs to be done. And I was just like,
yeah, I was like, I
Call
think
Dan.
I
She's like-
I
she's
think
told me,
I
she's
know
like,
what
"Call
I'm
Dan."
doing. Yeah, but I was like, I think I know what you should do here. But also, you should call Dan because he's got a lot of expertise in this specific area when it comes
Thank
to
you.
the home and, you know, the money side of home things. And
I think I do.
I think I'm glad you were able to help her because she's in a situation that I know is solvable, fixable, whatever it is, whatever the right term is. And
What it all is,
she just needs the right information
It's
to
that
make the
too.
right decisions.
It's that, and then when you're in a situation, a lot of times
Mhm.
you can't see clearly, and then somebody like me that sees the whole picture, I'm like, oh, this is what you need.
Yeah.
What about you? Personal.
Personal's really cool right now. My daughter just turned 11 months yesterday. She's like becoming a whole person. It's wild.
You know,
she's like,
I want to cut you off, Steve. Hold on. With that, it's crazy because you don't know when it's going to be the last time you see her in that form,
mhm.
and then every time it's just like she was that before, but she's not. She's a new person.
Yeah.
And it's going to keep happening. And then, like, I'm at a stage right now where, like, Lena is Lena. And then I look at old photos and pictures and videos, like, what? So that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, she's standing up and she's walking while, you know, like holding on to a walker. She's not, like, fully walking on her own yet, but she's right there. I mean, this morning we're actually
Cheering her on?
We were, it was like 7 a.m. She, you know, gave her a bottle and whatever, and then we went into the playroom that we have and sat her down in like one of those big fluffy chairs, you know, like the kid fluffy chairs.
Yeah.
And my wife and I are sitting there, we're having like our morning coffee and just listening to some music, playing with her. And she, out of the blue, just stood up from her chair. But like, she's only ever stood up by like holding on to something and pulling herself up. This time she just like stood up.
Hell
right
yeah.
there. She's just standing up, not holding on to anything. And both Holly and I think our reaction actually maybe like scared her. So we both were like, oh, And then she realized like, oh, I'm standing and I'm not holding on to anything. And then she just like plopped down.
I have to tell this story. We're playing hide and seek a few days ago, and played all the time. Hide in the closet, hide there. And I decided to take it up a notch because I'm just me. So I went outside, and we have a doggy door, and I just kept popping the door. I go, "Where's Papa? Where's Papa?" And then I opened the door, and like, it's outside, it's dark. And she got scared. You think I would be done after that, but I'm not. And this is how effed up I did things. Okay, Papa's gonna hide. I ran upstairs while she's on the first floor. I'm on the second floor, and then I go on the Google Home app, and we have cameras where you could talk through it. I just said, "Where's Papa? Where's Papa?" And she's like, "Where?" Like, she can't figure it out, and I scared the shit out of her. Here's the fucked up thing now, and I feel so bad about it, is that my Alexa sleeps with Lena pretty much every single night, and she woke up out of a dead sleep, had a nightmare because of that.
Yeah.
I'm doing great things.
You messed her up.
I did.
That's fine. We mess them up all the time.
Personal life going good. All right.
Yeah.
MMP.
MMP is good. I have one thing on the, I guess it's personal and business.
Let's hear it.
That I was really encouraged by that happened literally today. Someone that I had on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Her name's Laura Volpe.
Oh yeah, I met her.
Did you meet Laura?
For like a second, you wanted me to meet her more, but I was in a bunch of meetings.
Yeah, you were in there.
I was in my
door closed. She was fucking awesome, dude.
Really?
Like, I'm excited to put that episode out. It was a great conversation.
When does your show come out? Like, do you have a schedule for it, or just random?
I'm starting to drop it like more regularly. I've been releasing them kind of on an as needed basis for the people that I've been filming for.
Right.
So like, I had Adam on, Adam Holzer, not Adam Hurd.
You have to pay apparently like $7,000 to have him on.
I gotta pay Adam to come on.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'll call him tomorrow and I'll pay the fee. But I had him on, and it was because he's releasing his new community, his new business. So once he launches his new business, then I drop the episode, right? I have 2 episodes that have to come out in like the next 5 days because they both have events next week. So I want to help them to promote their events, right? So, and they always sell more tickets at the end there. So the more media push that they can do at the end, the better. So that is...
Is one of them Sal's?
One is...
But this is all you. You're talking about you.
I'm talking about me.
I'm sorry.
Like
yes,
the episodes that we're filming. So I have an episode coming out. By the time you see this, these 2 episodes will already be out. It will be with Joe Sonona from the 3Q meeting. You met him. He's a real estate agent, real estate educator as well. He's fantastic. He's hosting an event called Lead to List in Queens on Thursday, which will be present there. We're sponsoring and filming that whole event. Joe came on the podcast, so we're going to drop like a bunch of clips and drop his episode to help promote ticket sales right at the end there. And then another Joe Beauchamp, who is a business coach, and he's having his event. It's funny. Joe Sonona's event is called Lead to List, and then Joe Beauchamp's event is called Live to Lead. And that event is on Friday, so that will be happening as this episode comes out. He is hosting this big event, Live to Lead, that's happening out here as well on Friday, so we're going to drop that early next week as well to drop the clips and help push last second ticket sales for him.
Isn't it so cool to be a part of all these people's lives? And
it's cool to utilize the platform, right? Because I've had, well, we have this space, which is awesome, and now we have this space that can help people, and people can pay to utilize the space or work with us on an ongoing basis, but also we have our shows and we can use that to help them. Same way you had Sal on to help promote his show, and the way that you had Jay and Pete just on now to help promote the run that's happening in June.
Yeah, the Michael Murray run on Lake Ronkonkoma. Mm-hmm. Apparently now I'm running.
Sweet.
Yeah. Can I influence you to do it?
Probably not. I'm not much of a runner. I'll do it for a cause, though.
Here we go.
So that's one. So the reason I brought this up is Laura came on. Her episode's probably going to come out late January, early February. And today she just texted me out of the blue because she had a couple of questions. And it was like questions about
What were her questions? Let's hear them.
Well,
Let's-
one was asking me about a specific edit that I won't mention on here because she wants it edited out. So she just wants to make sure that what she said about this certain thing didn't come across the wrong way. It didn't, but we're going to take it out anyway. Like, she did fine with it. Then she was telling me that she's going to put me in touch with this person who she mentioned while she was here because she thinks she would be a great guest and also a potential great client to work with us.
Okay.
So she's going to make that connection, which is very much appreciated. Thank you, Laura. And then she was asking me for recommendations because she's doing an Instagram live with someone on like how to make her
Look better.
look better.
Yeah, of
look
course,
better
yeah.
on Instagram live. It's a
Yeah.
difficult thing. It's your cell phone. Like, there's not
Well,
much you
we've
can
been
do.
doing that with what's his name with the guy that does the baseball.
Dylan.
Dylan.
Sabia.
Yeah, we've been doing it with Dylan. Which
Yeah.
looks incredible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But she's doing the Instagram live, so it's like your cell phone and
Yeah.
you're doing it live, and I just gave her some basic lighting tips and some things that she could do to like what she should pay attention to, or if she doesn't have a light available, where she should stand by the window, and how it should all be. And it was just cool that like she reached out to me to answer that question, right? And
Problem solving.
yeah, but like I was very happy to help her. And like I saw it was a long text message, and I just picked up the phone and called her, and she answered it, and she was like, "Oh, hey, like good to talk to you." So I like talked to her for 5 minutes earlier because I wanted to say it to her. And I appreciate like that she reached out to me to ask those questions.
Yeah. I do have to say this, and I'm I'm so happy with this. I did Sal Wednesday, and Sal has an event that's coming up this Tuesday, January 20th, and then he has Wintervention. And we filmed, and it was literally like, I think an hour. Arnold cut a small clip to promote it.
Mm-hmm. And the full episode is done.
This is what I'm talking
Like
about, man.
everything
This
is done
next level.
and scheduled.
Next level stuff. And we could produce and do stuff the same day if necessary. Of course, you guys do have a well-structured plan how you cut. And
Yeah, we're trying to move faster though.
You will, but then it's also like, don't want to just move faster and then cut your quality.
No. It's less about taking less time to do the thing, and it's more starting the thing sooner. Right? Like getting it in and out faster. Like we're still going to take the 2 days or whatever, 3 days, however, depending on the project that it takes to actually edit and produce a good piece, right? Or produce a good project.
Did the Billy Moon thing air yet?
What about?
Oh, never mind. I just cut it out.
Okay.
I don't want to mention anything. Sorry. We got to be careful too. I don't want to spoil stuff.
We did a lot of videos for them. We just delivered them like 45 videos.
What I want to ask is, how you doing with the sprint, the goals?
Doing good.
Where you at?
We didn't close any clients this week, but the pipeline is fat. And I actually wrote this in my book yesterday, in my little journal yesterday. I was like I'm feeling the pressure. I applied the pressure to myself, but I'm feeling it this week. Like I'm looking at the goal, I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, it's not happening. But you
still have to do stuff with no results. That's
yeah,
it.
But
That's
I'm calm.
You have to be.
I feel the pressure.
You have to
I
be.
feel the anxiety, but I'm calm because I see the things moving. Right? And that's the thing about the consistent actions that I'm taking is 1 week I might close 5 clients, the next 6 weeks I might close 0. But if I am consistent with those actions, those things are going to come up, right? Those events are going to happen where people are coming to us and saying, hey, I need this or I need that. The random person is going to reach out to me on Instagram like they did the other day to set up a meeting for their boss because they're starting a new brand and they want to get some promo videos done. It's just from being consistent with the actions. And as soon as I felt that pressure, like internally, and started to just be like, all right, well, I just have to do the actions. I'm going to do these things today. That's when the stuff from the outside comes in. Like, it's funny how it always works out. It's always in those moments where I'm like, fuck, like it's not gonna, like I'm gonna run out of money. I'm gonna do this. It's
We're
always
gonna go
like
bankrupt if the studio's
it's
under.
always in the extreme moments in my head, which are not really extreme in real life, where
That's why
the opportunities come.
That's why me and Crystal's show will help you out with some stuff. What I'm really happy about getting Sal here, and Sal was so freaking funny, man. It's such a funny podcast. Sal is hysterical. Delivered such great, valuable information. We talked about his event, and then we're going to be sponsoring Wintervention.
Yeah,
Bella Vita Studios, baby.
we'll be there.
We'll be there. Will we be square?
Sure. We don't have any squares in our logo.
All right.
Which that's our logo. What do you think?
I love
It's
it.
pretty good.
I love it. Alexa mentioned this one. It's not this one, but if you take the B, V, and A, that one where it's just the abbreviation,
Mm-hmm.
and this is together,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like two spotlights. You got to go check that one out.
The logo mark.
Yeah.
The BBS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
How should we sign off?
I don't know. I didn't premeditate it. We can't say welcome, hello.
Welcome. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye,
Yes.
everybody. Goodbye.
We'll see you.
Well, actually, no. Hold on. What do you want to do next before we wrap up? What's the goal for next week?
What do you mean?
What would
Overall?
you like? Yeah, an overall thing.
The goal for next week is stay consistent.
That's-
Continue to do
okay,
the actions.
that's-
Continue to do the thing.
Just keep doing the thing. You
We'll
won't
see.
see me next week. I'm sorry. I'll be in Albany.
But all week you're in Albany?
I'll be back Friday.
You will be back Friday.
Be back Friday in these seats to do another show with you,
All right.
Steven.
Let me look at my calendar. Make sure I'm good for Friday.
Well, if you're not, then the show's over.
The
Show's over,
show's
folks.
over. No, we're good. We're
All right.
good. We have someone in the studio next Friday doing their first round of podcasts with us. The We Got Your Number.
We got your number.
We Got Your Number podcast with Dr. Ali and Dr. Romo. Their first podcast, or first 2 episodes that they're filming, is next Friday from 12 to 2. So
So we'll be good around 3.
anytime around there. It's good. It'll probably be around this time again that we'll film later in the day.
Let's go.
See you next week.
Peace.